Boom. There we go. Don't think I didn't notice that title change. You fucking stalking the Twitch? Damn. Lamau. I gotta ask, how recent... I switched the... Because I was originally... I had a title in mind, and I was like, I'm gonna use this unless I come up with something better. And then I remembered that I had this one in reserve from... This is a title I've been planning to use since quite literally the first stream of Persona 3. Like, this was one of 3 titles that I initially prepared, and I decided to save this one for later into the series. So I was like, it's actually a pretty decent time to use it right now. So I'm curious, when did you see it update? Because I'm like, did it... I like right before I go live, I usually just as like a sanity check push the stream information out again, and so I'm curious if because I decided to switch the title like half an hour ago, so I'm curious if you were stalking the stream since like half an hour ago, or if I never pressed push initially and you only just now saw the title change. I was switched like half an hour ago. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, that was the one I had originally was kind of a stopgap title unless I came up with something a bit better, and I just like this one better, just in general. It is a reference to an album that was pretty high on my 2024 rankings. One that I don't think I talked about quite as much on stream. It was called the Alexander Technique, 5th studio album by Rex Orange County. Very good album about the healing process and working on yourself and self-improvement. It's a very good album. It honestly, like, topically, it's somewhat similar to Nurture by Porter Robinson, but I do think, having listened to Porter Robinson's Nurture at this point, I think I do prefer the execution of Nurture to the Alexander Technique, even though they're both great albums. The Alexander Technique's a bit more slow-paced. It's a bit more flowy. It's very ephemeral, sort of like get lost in the ambience kind of album. I think Nurture is a lot more punchy with its big moments, and as such, to me, it feels a little bit more... It feels a bit more cathartic as a result. Though I do think both approaches are valid and produce great albums. And for all these reasons, I've already hummed some Persona, humming and/or whistling, and/or both. And I've already done a brief musical tangent about the title, so we're off to a great start already. But yeah, no, that's where the title came from for tonight. It's the Suzuki Technique instead of the Alexander Technique. That being said, it will be fairly late into the stream before the title becomes relevant. It is unfortunate because I don't like planning titles around things that are going to happen later in the stream, but I genuinely didn't have anything else to work with, and I'm pretty sure we're getting to this today, and I really wanted to have a title themed around this when we got to it. So that's the gist of what's going on. Basically, for the first, I don't know, hour or two of stream, we're going to be doing a bit more Tartarus stuff. We did not quite finish everything I hoped to. Bro really pulled this staple YouTuber watch until the end. You don't have to. I'm just telling y'all the title ain't necessarily going to be relevant. Like, if you just want to show up and vibe for the Tartarus part, that's fine with me. But, yeah, no, we will be, probably a bit more towards the end, getting to the events foreshadowed in the title and description. I hope so. We're almost through, I think, the current block of Tartarus that we need to get through, and we're doing okay on grinding. If you take a look, stats, Yukari, Koromaru, and Fuka and the protagonist are all at the prerequisite level. I want to raise everyone else in my party closer to that point. Even if we just got to level 46 or 47 on Junpei and Akihiko, I would be happy. And then unfortunately, I'm gonna have to save leveling up Mitsuru, Ken, and Shinjiro for next time, for next Tartarus trip. Now, fortunately, I'll be able to power level a couple of them very easily because of the clock mechanic. But we are getting to the point in the game where it's quite difficult to keep the entirety of C's at comparable levels all at once. So it's just gonna be like this. It do be like that, right? Sometimes. I do also want to say one more thing as a word of warning before we properly get into what we're doing tonight. Fairly early in the stream, sometime within the next half an hour or so, I'm going to need to dip for 5-10 minutes. Or maybe not that long, who knows. But, damn, I guess, fuck it. Fully resource SP. Don't want to use too many of those too quickly. But the reason for that is, actually, it's also the reason why I started late. I thought this thing was going to happen, right around when I usually start stream. And instead, it has not happened yet, and I don't know when it will. Basically, my dad's just getting back from a trip, and I just wanted to go. I wanted to go greet him, even though I was planning on streaming tonight. So when he gets back, I will dip for just a little bit to go say hi. Apologies, I know I'm such a bad streamer. Should have planned this better. Should have rescheduled my dad's plane flight so that it's here before stream started. That's on me. But I know, how dare I, truly. Yeah, that's just how the cards panned out. With that said, though, I think I'm gonna go over stream schedule real quick, and then we'll at least get a little ways through the Tartarus stuff before I have to dip for a second. First thing I want to see, we are still planning on D&D tomorrow. I believe I've confirmed with all of the Empire's gang at this point that is going forward, so you will see us tomorrow for some shenanigans. We're getting the new party members nice and introduced. I got some cool ideas for where I want to take my new character. Should be fun. I don't know, CD, if you have seen my new character yet, because I think you left the last D&D stream before they were introduced. But yeah, that is something that will be happening. After that, I know I've said last week, and I've said the past few streams that I was gonna see if I could make an extra Celeste stream work to start back up on Goldenberry stuff. It is looking less and less likely this week. I don't want to give up on it entirely, but I'll give it a 1 in 3 chance, 1 in 2, a 25%, maybe 30% chance that I'm even able to end up doing that. So just keep that under advisement. The next time for sure you'll hear from me is Thursday for the start of our first summer mini-series. Excited for that. Should last roughly 3 streams at this point, I'm guessing. And honestly, by the time that ends, we might be able to just do... I still need to figure out exactly how I'm going to fit it into the schedule, but we might be able to take that opportunity to try out Persona 5X, which is coming out later in June. Which is, if anyone doesn't know, the gacha game spin-off of Persona 5. It is releasing globally later this month. And so, given my affinity for Persona and the history of Persona on this channel, we're going to do a quick foray into that. I might keep it going as a long-running thing, but I don't know if it'll be like an every week thing. It might be something where I just like play it a bunch when we get new content drops, and then have it be sparser in between with me just like completing dailies in the back. So I have tried before, as you all may remember, to do a gacha game on stream. It didn't work great, but that wasn't even really Genshin Impact's fault. That was more just I got busy around that time and had to cut way back on streaming. So I'm willing to give it another go. I don't know, like, am I going to like Persona 5 The Phantom X? Am I going to want to continue doing it on stream? Am I going to want to continue doing it all? These are all questions that will be answered in due time once it comes out. But I do at least want to give it a go on stream for a little while. It might not be a mainstay, might not be a permanent thing, might be a single stream. But I want to at least have it as an option. And so with that, I believe we are... Oh, and there is my dad. So, I guess with introductions all over, let me go put up our "We'll be right back" screen real quick. I'm gonna go take a quick recess. Literally less than 15 minutes into stream. Love to see it. Love to see it. But when we get back, we will have an uninterrupted chunk of time for Tartarus exploring. So, stay tuned. Apologies for the poor timing on this. Had to get a sip of coffee before I went. Alright, I'll see y'all in a minute. I am back. Yippee! Alright, I'm so sorry about the delay. Seems it was about 10 minutes. But now we can actually... now we can actually do the game! My timing skills are perfect. I will accept no criticism. Akihiko needs a little bit more SP. Let's drop a few soul drops. There we go. My headphones are actually quite loud right now. Alright, there we go. Woo! Alright, I'm like 85% sure that there's a boss on this floor. I think that's where we left off. Or no, maybe... No, I remember now. We rescued the final person, and then teleported back, and that's where we're at right now. You could say, they'll never see it coming. You could say that. Let's hit him with Garula, maybe. No? Shame. We haven't checked fire on these things yet, so I guess we'll go... Persona, I don't even think Persona's trying. They just have impeccable timing on these things. Have we checked lightning on these? We have checked lightning on these. Do you have like a Bufu gem or something like that I can toss off? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's hit him with a punch. Oh, they're weak to punch! Who would have guessed? Who would have thought? Who would have freaking thought? Oh yeah. We got Giramakala? Hell yeah. On to the next bout indeed, Akihiko. By which I do in fact mean that we have 20 bajillion more fights to do tonight. Hello, Azewio. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm just gonna go ahead and mark off a bingo square real quick. Don't worry about it too much. Awesome. Dark, punch, lightning.
Darkness seems effective here.
We do have a darkness persona, right? Mudun. Yeah, here we go. Ega. Oh yeah, I gotta mention this real quick. I think I've done tangents about this before on the Leo Arcturus channel, but it bears repeating. It bears repeating. As I mentioned before I went on. Oh, for fuck's sake! Before I went on my brief 10-minute intermission, my dad returned from his vacation tonight, and he was kind enough to bring with him a meal from my favorite fried chicken restaurant, Bojangles. Shout out Bojangles. Fucking love Bojangles. But there are 0 of them where I live. It's so sad. The energy gauge will completely fill. It's already kind of full. Closest one is 2 hours. Rip. Rip. I mean, it's much further for me, unfortunately, but you also feel the pain of not having easy access to Bojangles. Truly a travesty of epic proportions. Do I... Oh, hold on. I just remembered. Those fuckers are not worth fighting. The big red shadows. Actually, maybe it's a new big red shadow, because we went to a different, like, segment. not an entirely different block, but just we have gone past a barrier floor, so. Oh, I still have Will Be Right Back up. I swear I tried to turn that off. Y'all gotta tell me this shit.
That one looks like bad news.
But yeah. If you ever encounter a place where such things are offered while in the US of A, I highly recommend. Wanted to see how long it'd last without you noticing. You know what? That's really in character for my chat. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck. No, this is still the same fuck-ass red enemy as before. This is so not worth it. Still no Bufu. Fire, I guess, still works on this thing. Yeah, I'm remembering this now. When I go up to North Carolina.
Ready for activation.
To North Carolina. Oh, yeah, fair enough. I'm actually gonna be driving up to North Carolina with my brother and cousin near the end of the month just before my semester. Nice, nice. Love North Carolina. I've been there. I have some. I think I've mentioned this on stream before. I have some family who live in North and South Carolina, so that's where my dad was, and that's I go there somewhat often as well.
What is optimal? Looks like you can't hit any weaknesses.
Fuck this game. He's laughing about the. Oh, fuck off! Attack this bitch ass enemy. Not worth. Not fucking worth.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. What do you mean goodbye? Goodbye. Leaves. No explanation. But yeah. No, I can't remember why I failed to account for that, but it is just so not worth fighting those enemies. Sick. I'll take it. Monad door! Damn, it is right fucking there. I wasted no time. She looked kind of gold. She looked shimmery. So this is pretty ambitious, and I'm purposely not telling many IRL people as to not unconvince myself. Pretty much my grandmother in NC is a retired salon opener, and I'm gonna ask her to dye my hair white. You know what? Go for it. Go fucking for it. Sounds fun. We should be alright. Actually, I feel like the party's a little low on HP right now. That's not going to be a problem.
One target. This will be no problem at all.
I just had a brain cell with the character. What the fuck? Quantum entangled brain cell with goddamn Akihiko? What is this? Crashing out. What the fuck? I don't know, man. I just want cool hair. Valid. Absolutely valid.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
This thing is not weak to anything. The fuck? Maybe lightning. We could try light real quick, I guess. I just want to be Black Parade era Gerard Way. What can I say? Maggie Dolla! Let's hit it with some lightning. No? Damn. Fuck you. Don't tell me this bitch is weak to punch. It's weak to punch! What the f- I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just... Every time it comes up, I feel like being weak to punch is such an unintuitive weakness. Akihiko should probably heal us, I'm not gonna lie. Fucking, I guess. That she has. We'll get around to that, don't worry. Mass destruction. Oh yeah. Da da ba ba da 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 da. Baby baby. Ba da ba ba da da ba ba. Oh yeah. Ba da ba ba da 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 da. Baby baby. I don't have punch. Ba da ba 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 da ba ba. Fucking crit? Oh, alright. Fuck, why not? Concentrate! By the happy fits.
I'll take care of this.
Fuck off with that. Alright, it's chill. It worked. It's all good in the end. Everything will be alright. In the end. Everything will be alright. In the end. I should have taken the money there, to be honest, because I can deal with the healing, but...
Oh, hello.
I still don't understand why Fuka says, "Oh, hello," after, like, specifically after Monad Door fights. Like that's the one time they use that voice line, and it's not even the voice line that they have on screen. Like it's not even the line they have on screen. Oh, hello. And it sounds like Magdalena Bay too.
There's a shadow.
I need your EXP. EXP goblin. Ice, wind, punch. Shit. Thanks for the segue. Shut the damn. All right, I'm sick. Let's do it. She looked like me. 8 out of 10. That's not even a bad rating. That's a really good rating. I'm still mad that no one seems to like that song as much as I do. But the memes I've made made me like it more. Bufu, Garu. Unfortunately, Bufu and Garu. Why do I have only Magaru? This shit is ass. Every remix better. I liked the original the best, and I just the remixes were the icing on the cake for me. But if that is in fact the case, I can understand your perspective on it. I also just think it does such a good job, like, laying out the thematic scope of the album. And just how, like, aggressive the hits are. Also has some of my favorite lines. Shift boost. mean, we could probably get rid of one of these physical skills, right? Weak slash, damage. Yeah, we can get rid of power slash, I think, for shift boost. I'm okay with that.
We beat them to a pulp, as they say.
As they say, indeed. What are these things? Electric?
The enemy seems impenetrable.
Your electric light. My god. Jesus Christ, the drains on the protagonist's SP reserves are getting aggressive. Oh, and I forgot to heal Akihiko, because I'm a little bit silly and dumb. Yes! Killing Time is top 5, if not, like, top 1 or 2 songs on the album for me. And now I'm taking mine.
Just like we planned.
Just like we planned. Level up for Aegis. Amazing. Null Dizzy. I kinda don't care. Alright, it's not even a bad skill,
That
but
was a spectacular finish. Oh, there's a treasure chest.
spend my days patiently waiting for night to find.
The situation is favorable.
I don't know why, but we call it killing time. Oh. Why is so much stuff weak to punch on this floor? On these floors, I guess. And then everything else relies on the main protagonist. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit? It's probably not even worth using Hamon. I'm just late. I was just being too lazy to switch to another skill. Image, solid lead single. The song does some really cool stuff with its final chorus with the bass. Absolutely, absolutely. They do it in a way that doesn't sound like an obnoxious 2014 non-copyright dubstep intro, though. That's pretty dope. there's the 10 out of 10 I was waiting for. I knew Death and Romance was good. I already knew Death and Romance was CD's favorite. No, CD. I didn't mean to send it. Nah, don't worry. You honestly could have sent just Death and Romance 10 out of 10 and I'd have just accepted it and moved on. Like, you could have pretended that was totally intentional and I would have been none the wiser. Why is it so lazy in trying to escape me? Be more fearful or something. What are you weak to? Dark! Punch! Fucking, oh my god. I swear to god. Now I gotta fucking baton pass back to Akihiko. I still haven't healed Akihiko! Oh my god. Disturbing the peace.
Just like we planned. Good teamwork, everyone. Now on to the next. There's a chest.
Fuck.
Try opening it.
Romance
Shut
and
up.
death keep us together.
Sonata-senpai's in trouble. Someone back him up.
Lightning punch. Son of a fucking bitch. Get the fuck out here, Akihiko. Nope. We could just toss out. Yeah, we can toss out. Screw it, that is my review banger, though.
Sonata-senpai knocked an enemy down.
Yeah, I feel like you've already said basically everything you had to say about Death and Romance in other streams, so I'm not upset about getting an abridged review this time. Akihiko proceeds to do all of the work. My goat, Akihiko.
This is over.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Skill. I guess. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. I might actually top off with some life stones.
Oop, I spy some treasure.
Alright, so I feel like at this point, my intuition... What the fuck? It would be so SP expensive to kill these things.
Looks like the enemy's
32 SP on the main character.
Understood. I'll look for an
Oh,
opening.
fucking do this. We're switching to a physical stat. We're gonna go physical damage. Nice. Got so pissed off at these SP requirements, I just fucking physicaled everyone down.
Good job, everyone.
It is nice that I'm at a point where I
Now
can do
then,
that, though.
resuming exploration.
That's good.
There's a chest.
There is indeed a chest. I got 50 bucks from it. Oh, that'd be so nice. Find random chest, open it, 50 bucks.
The situation is favorable.
I think probably not. This song has sort of sweeping delay synth for the chords that makes it sound like the notes are rising. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if Magdalena Bay did the mixing themselves. I know Magdalena Bay is entirely self-produced, though. I don't think they do the mixing themselves, but they produce everything themselves. I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, oh my fucking god, it was Dave Friedman who did the fucking mixing, I swear to god. Why does this guy always show up? It's always Dave Friedman! He's everywhere! Like, I swear to god, I'll ask myself, I wonder who did blank, and then I'll look it up, and it's fucking Dave Friedman again! Friedman, I don't fucking know. You know what else he did the fucking production, oh my god. Guess what? The guy who did the mixing for this album is the same guy who co-produced Gloom Division and Loss of Life. I'm not even joking. The guy who mixed Imaginal Disc also did the production, co-produced Gloom Division with Dallin Weeks, and did the production on MGMT's Loss of Life. I swear to God, this guy is everywhere. He did the production on Little Dark Age as well, MGMT's previous album. Anything else on here? He did the production on MGMT's third self-titled album. He produced almost all of MGMT's albums except for Congratulations, it seems. Seems Congratulations is the only one he didn't produce. I think he's done production for Weezer as well. Yet another guy who also did shit for Weezer. Oh my god. I'm losing my mind. It said this guy was involved with Weezer. He has worked with Weezer. It doesn't look like he's done any production. I don't see any production credits for Weezer stuff, but it says he's, on his Wikipedia page, it says he's worked with Weezer. God damn it. Stop making good music, Dave Fridman. Charlie Brand co-wrote What Love. I don't think Charlie Brand produced What Love. Charlie Brand co-wrote What Love. Like, Charlie Brand was even more involved in, what the fuck? This bullshit again? No. Well, it didn't hit one of them. Yep, Vampire in the Corner is quite good. Vampire in the Corner is quite good. Why is that one still... Like, that, literally nothing has hit the one in the back.
Only 2 targets remain. Target destroyed.
Stop healing that thing! Let it die! Of course Igus is weak to that.
This is bad.
I'll take care of this.
I promise, it's not actually that bad. Be gone, fucker!
Detected. Sonata-senpai, your defense is down.
Hell
What
yeah.
about does it?
Piece of
No
cake.
shadows detected.
Oh my god, anyways.
That was a good workout.
I wanna make you mine. Show you 1,000 times. You're my Valentine, my Valentine. Oh, oh. I did not hit the right note there on the first attempt. That was really bad. Anyways, moving on. Yes, watching TV love. Watching TV hype.
Powerful enemy spotted.
Easily one of my favorite vocals on the album, and one of my favorite performances from a female vocalist ever. She's actually so fucking good. She's actually so fucking good. Too much watching TV. It's time to meet the monsters around you. Yeah, fucking the ending of that song is peak. It is peak. I'm probably just gonna blast this thing with Theurgy, and that way we're done with this as soon as possible and can just move on to grinding. Because due to the obvious circumstances, I am a little bit behind where I was hoping to be. not only did I start way late, but I've also just not made progress as fast as I wanted to.
Let's do this.
What I'm thinking right now is that I'll go till what'll probably be 11 o'clock my time on Tartarus grinding, so another hour and 15 minutes or so. And then for the final, like, 30, 45 minutes of the stream, we'll just do some, we'll do the, actual, I'm struggling. We'll do the actual, the social stuff. I'm struggling. Mabufula! Ah, damn.
Sonata-senpai's been knocked down. Are you okay? Sonata-senpai, no!
Guys, do you think Sonata Senpai's okay? Y'all, do you think he's okay? Why does this thing use eyes? Fuck you.
Let's see.
Theurgy.
Special attack! Ultimate lock! Taste some justice!
Summoning. I'll show you my power.
I don't want to. Actually, I do not want to use Aegis' Theurgy yet. Doesn't matter if she's gonna fucking miss anyways. Oh my god.
Should I scan on this enemy?
He's gonna win this.
Punch. Yo, okay, CD, because you mentioned the instrumental ending to Tunnel Vision, I have to give you a lore drop. I have to tell you what the instrumental ending signifies in the context of the concept album. Get ready for this. Alright, I have been over this, I think I've mentioned this a few times before, but the general concept... Oh, fuck you, CD! I'm gonna take that bingo square, though. Hit me with the roll eyes when I'm about to tell you cool concept album stuff. That's just bad form. Saw my shot and I took it. Nah, that's just bad form. That's bad form. Almighty Ice. We'll go Ice. At least try out another elemental. Yeah. Is this weak to anything? I genuinely don't know. Let's give Agilao a shot. Okay. Before I forget though, I do really want to like talk about this part of the concept album. So, in general, the broad overview of the concept part of Imaginal Disc is it's in the title. It is sort of based on the titular Imaginal Disc, which is this sort of science fiction-y medical treatment by which you can have the quote-unquote Imaginal Disc implanted into your forehead, which is depicted on the album cover, which will transform you into your ideal self, basically. Sort of to give a broad overview of the album, Image itself is the song where the main character, True, gets the Imaginal Disc procedure done. So True gets the Imaginal Disc implanted into her forehead, and becomes her ideal self, which is realized in the songs, in the succeeding songs. Death and Romance, Fear Sex, Vampire in the Corner, Watching TV. Tunnel Vision is interesting because that instrumental outro signifies the rejection of the body rejects the Imaginal Disc. That is what the sort of that's what they've said that that outro represents, is the body rejecting the Imaginal Disc. And so the body rejects the imaginal disc, and the second act of the album, everything that comes after Tunnel Vision, is sort of True learning how to be herself again. That's the sort of general outline of the album. Starts with the questioning, the questioning of the idealized self, of getting the disc inserted. True Blue Interlude is basically like an infomercial for the imaginal disc. In Image, imaginal disc gets inserted. They spend a few songs with True as Image. She transforms into a new character called Image. And in those songs, it explores life with the imaginal disc implanted. In Tunnel Vision, the imaginal disc is rejected. And then True spends the rest of the album trying to learn how to be human again. That is the broad arc of Imaginal Disc. Love is Everywhere. This is like a Taylor Swift song, except almost objectively more interesting, with its instrumentals, mixing, and lyrics. Just the way you phrase that. Oh, damn. Does this thing resist all magic? I'll take a crit! Dog, I'll take a crit. And now we could probably use Aegis, as long as... Never mind. Fuck, bro! Jesus. Alright, hold up. We can fix this.
Here we go.
You'll notice that I am in fact fixing this. No, but Aegis isn't gonna have all of her theurgy. Fuck. We might need to heal the protagonist down. Especially if Junpei keeps missing, I'm gonna crash out.
Best bet.
Fuck this game. Let it crash out. We might be cooked. We are just gonna have to hope. Nice. Very close call, but it worked out in the end. With the acquisition of the Pentagram Stone, you can now fuse Decarabia, the Pentacle Demon. And everyone leveled up. Honestly, I'm thinking we just need another level or two on all the party members at this point.
Yes.
Damn, Aegis is looking low on SP now as well. I've probably been using too many, I've probably been using too much of it for healing. Alright, ideally, if we can get through the rest of our grinding session... No! Not the goddamn Monad Passage! Fuck! I forgot there was going to be a Monad Passage, y'all. I forgot there was going to be a Monad Passage.
Let's take a rip.
Damn, do we even have enough... We barely have enough Twilight Fragments for this shit. Who uses the... Oh, I think Ken uses that weapon. Yeah, we catch me down to 0 Twilight Fragments. Tuxedo! Get that shit on Junpei. Equip, Junpei, C's uniform and Arnbrand, Tuxedo. Quite a distinguished gentleman. Do we have any fun outfits for Akihiko and Igus? Let me check that out real quick. Akihiko, C's uniform. You can get a tuxedo on Igus on Akihiko as well. How does that look? Damn, looking sharp, my boy. Oh my god. Look at him. Still a bit of that punk flair. I love to see it. Equipped. We got any fun things for Igus? C's uniform, infiltration outfit. That's my floor. This song goes hard. Everything about this song is really interesting, from its vocal melodies to the abrasive class of different sound. There's a mishmash of different passing phrases. Yeah. Yep. It is a banger. It is a banger all around. Class A banger. I'm not sure I've mentioned this yet, but I now have a physical copy of Imaginal Disc. I was debating. Oh shit! Hold up, y'all. I keep forgetting that it's kind of hard to go back and read those documents, so I'm gonna go retrieve what it looks like on the VOD, and I'll read it off. Not me skipping through text too fast. Okay. So I was right after all. These shadows didn't just come from anywhere. They're born from humans themselves. If my theory is correct, collecting shadows would mean... ... trails off. Get fucked, bitch. Come back next time for more information. Isn't so imaginal anymore. No, okay. So, I was because I like that album so much, I was really debating getting the vinyl for it, but then I was like, nah. The entire thing is themed around the disc. I have to get it on CD. It would be too iconic not to. I guess we keep going. Yeah, let's go do Monad Passage first and just... Hold on. Don't use yet. Yeah, let's do Monad Passage first, and then we, just to see how much XP that'll give us. And that'll give me a good idea of how much more grinding we need to do. Jesus Christ, though, these segments before, oh shit. I had to use the teleporter there differently. Oh wait, do I have... Oh, it's for retrieving the document, isn't it? About
Are
requests.
you accepting a request?
Oh, and one of these.
Let's hear the results.
70,000 gold! Yen!
Very well.
Me when I forget what the currency is. Alright, let's go deal with this Monad Passage. And then, yeah, we'll do the Monad Passage and we'll spend whatever other time I can muster doing a bit of grinding. We're going to leave a few party members a little bit behind in levels, but just because of how far we are into the game, that's kind of to be expected at this point. We're all saved up, we're all healed up. SP could be doing a little better, to be honest. Cry for Me. The Swell, absolutely the Swell. Cry for Me is a song that I was initially a little bit more, like, not to say I disliked it, just a little bit. Like, it was initially in my, like, bottom half of the album. It is now in my top 5. And again, That's not at all because it's about even back when I was like a little less enthusiastic about it, it was still like an 8 out of 10, solid. But since as I've listened to that album more, it has been promoted to top 5 songs on the album.
Powerful enemy.
Though I say that, but it's almost impossible for me to make a proper top 5 songs on that album. Because every time I try, I end up excluding something that should really be in the top 5.
It'll take a little more time.
All these fuck-ass snakes again. Oh my god! Even the silhouette changes! Okay, we got a weakness off on that thing. Let's hit this. No, fuck you. Everyone?
I just evaded the
I
attack.
hate this.
You've been poisoned.
I hate
Will this
magic.
help?
I hate magic walls. That also makes me think that these things are probably weak to something magic. Let's hit it with something weak like Magaru.
I'll show you my power.
Shit.
Thanks. Can't stop now.
Hit him with a Miragi. Absorb? Fuck you.
Poisoned. She's losing health.
Damn, I'm gonna switch off. We can't pass right now. Shit. I don't fucking know what to do here. This enemy, I might have to reset here. This enemy is a piece of shit. Because Akihiko's going down right now.
Isolation is unsustainable.
Okay. I'm gonna take my L here. The only one I didn't check was Bufu, I think. So we're gonna have to try that again. Shit. What the fuck was that? Retry battle. Yeah, what the fuck? That fight was vicious. Why you gotta be so vicious? Oh, you're so vicious. I love you, but I wish I didn't. Yep. Valid, absolutely valid, CD. Good take on Angel on a Satellite. Nice to get a slower ballady track. Yeah, it was ice. I should have guessed, honestly. Alright, we're gonna need to hit them hard and fast. Genuinely, we need to hit them hard and fast right now.
Well executed.
Am I up? It's on you. Best bet.
If I had figured out their weakness a bit faster, that fight might have gone a little differently, but yeah, these ones are fucking... These ones are icky, man. We're gonna toss out a Zionga gem. Just to keep the all-out attack chain going.
Maximum firepower.
We cannot let those fucking snakes get back up, I swear to God. That was a these enemies are a goddamn lethal combination. Like,
Good work out there.
super high. Like, they got off that poison mist, fucking virus wave combination. That shit is deadly. That shit is deadly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I did not actually mean to return to entrance, but that's okay. It does mean we can save, so that's good. And honestly, I think we need to top off SP on Akihiko real quick anyways. I guess we'll let go a little bit longer because I'm mostly using I guess for heals anyways, but Akihiko I actually need to get off attacks. And then we can top off with a little bit. Oh my god, fuck. I used that on Junpei, didn't I? When was the last time I saved? I kind of want to be scummy and reset, but I'll resist the urge. I'll resist the urge. We might have had to top up Junpei anyways. Yeah, okay, we'll leave it there. One of the coolest things I've noticed about 9 is, as I alluded to, I think this is an even greater established usage. Yeah, it really does come full circle with Ballad of Matt and Mika. It's a super good album closer, and just, God, do I love screaming bang bang and a happy ending. God, it feels so cathartic when you get to that point. Like, it's such a, the album's such a journey. Just even if you don't know the lore and stuff like that, it's just a musical journey with some super intense moments, and it's just such a an uplifting final number that just ties everything together with a super nice bow. And I gotta remember to use the teleporter. There we go. But I started saying this. I think it's a really cool thing to me about this album is, of everyone I've recommended it to, least favorite track, She Looked Like Me. I do not understand why everyone likes that song less than me. I don't get it. I actually do not understand. I will take a 91 out of 100 though. As of now, Imaginal Disc is sitting at my second favorite album of the decade so far. I haven't bothered ranking any further back, but it is currently sitting at my second favorite album of the decade, trailing just a little bit behind Only God Was Above Us by Vampire Weekend. In third place is Porter Robinson's Nurture. And in fourth place is Gordy Group's The New Sound. And in fifth place is Loss of Life MGMT. Those are my current top 5 of the decade. It's so weird that 4 of those came out in 2024. 2024 was built different, I swear to God. But yeah, those are my current ratings. Anyways, I started saying this, but everyone I have recommended Imaginal Disc to has a different favorite part of the album. Killing Time. Okay, hold on. Favorite tracks: Killing Time, Death and Romance, Watching TV. That's my floor. Nice, nice. But yeah, so Marak has listened to this album as well, and his favorite part of the album is the middle section. So, we're talking Vampire in the Corner, Watching TV, and Killing, or Tunnel Vision. Those are his, and then Love is Everywhere, and I think he tossed an Image. Those were his 5 favorites. Whisker's favorites are Image and Killing Time, if I'm not mistaken. I have another friend who I had who listened to this, and their favorites were Angel on a Satellite and Cry for Me. And then CD obviously has Death and Romance and That's My Floor in there, which are 2 that weren't on everyone else's favorite songs list. And so I think, like, in spite of what I perceive to be a very solidly, like, an album with very solidly consistent aesthetics, I still think there manages to be a nice variety of sounds on there so that a lot of different people can take a lot of different things away from it and find a lot of different favorites. And I think, to me, that just speaks to the, like, consistency and overall quality of the album. Now, I am, of course,
Powerful enemies. Please.
I do, of course, tend to heap on praise to this album. So, take what I've just said how you will, but I do genuinely mean everything I've said about it, and I think it deserves all the hype.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
The last one was week 2. The last one was week 2. Fuck no.
I'll take care of this.
I cannot deal with this shit! What do you mean it drains all SP?
This is my duty.
Oh my god.
The strong one. Be on your guard.
Let's see.
Fuck me, bro. Oh my god. I'm going to crash the fuck out. I'm actually going to lose my fucking mind.
I'm using this.
Resist. Alright, cool.
Should I stand on this enemy?
Actually, fucking yes.
Do this. Yes. For my friends.
Can I have SP? Can Fuka restore SP? I actually don't think... She can! Fuka can!
Enemy?
Full analysis,
I
please.
see. So this is what we're up against.
No weaknesses? Alright, we just need to wail on these fuckers with the most physical attacks we possibly can. Because these things will drain our SP like nobody's business if you let them. Ooh, we do have... Oh, protagonist is... Nope, 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 nope. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Okay. So I have determined that, in fact, every goddamn enemy in this particular monad passage is designed for maximum potential to piss me the fuck off. And we're not even going to be able to get an all-out attack off because my bum ass is stuck on the floor. That's my floor. They weren't kidding when they said that's my floor. Please knock out the... Miss!
Her leader took one out. I guess he's taken serious damage. He needs to recover.
We'll do your Ramon, I guess. Time to change out the party. We want no more.
Show me my power.
I love it.
Palladium.
Let's see.
Honestly, first aid kit. Damn, we do not have a ton of these left.
Appreciates. What to do?
Why? Fuck off. Are you kidding? Are you joking?
It is time.
I'm pissed off, so we're just gonna use this.
Releasing all limit.
This is a horrible idea, by the way, everyone. This is genuinely a horrendous idea. Because I guess it will now go into, crazy mode. Masuku Kaja? Fuck me. Thank God.
Come on, snap out of it.
This will do the trick.
Palladium.
Fortunately, even though I guess will be out of my I'm gonna crash. I'm actually gonna crash the fuck out. Why isn't nothing hitting? What is happening?
I'll take care of this.
I know it raised its natural evasion. Is it that high to begin with?
This is my duty.
Why is everyone missing?
I conquer home.
Oh my god.
What's next?
Get fucking Shinjiro'd, idiot. It only hit twice.
I'll go with for something.
Of course. It. Oh my god. No! Fuck you! Jesus Christ.
As they say, no shadows detected.
That was the most bullshit fight. Give me my goddamn EXP and let's get out of here. Fuck that. Like, actually, what the fuck?
Oh, hold up.
The amount of actual genuine crash out I am experiencing over that fight is immense. We actually ended the fight with more SP than we started though, so like it wasn't a complete wash, even though it was far from ideal. That was some bullshit though. Alright. Calm down. Recenter. I'm okay. I'm not getting massively tilted over a video game. Again, imagine those fights on a harder difficulty. Imagine trying to do those fights on a harder difficulty. I might actually lose my goddamn mind. Memoir. Hold on. A being interfered with time and space, named a shadow. We researched a time manipulation device with its power. My first grandchild, Mitsuru, comes to mind, and what will become of the Kiriju group once I die. Yo, Mitsuru, you got anything you want to say about that? You're not in the party? Alright, sick. Bicolor shirts. What? Equip. Do we have... No, we don't. Dark jacket. Oh, we don't have anything cool for the protagonist right now. Who can put on the bicolored shirt, though? Junpei, Tuxedo. Not you. Akihiko? No. Kind of a long shot, I guess? I don't think so. No one can put on the bicolored shirt! No! I'm so sad. I'm so filled with rage. Fuck it, why not?
Leader.
Yeah, so...
Crack it.
I hate this game. Fucking lead with Megidola.
Step at a time.
Lead with Megidola! Why? What do you mean? Ugh.
You don't have much time. Can you heal up?
I would. Ugh.
Junpei-kun,
You know what?
keep an eye on your health.
Okay.
I'll show you my power.
Do your own one.
This is my duty.
Let's get Junpei back up to somewhat decent health.
That was close.
And then we'll use Agilao. Nope, okay.
Sanada-senpai, no!
Oh my god.
It's a strong one. Be on your guard. I see.
Any
This is
weaknesses?
what we're up against.
Nope. Nope. Imagine having weaknesses. That would be crazy. At this point in the game, you're asking for too much. Fucking, I don't know. Yeah, I guess just get Akihiko back up. We're just gonna hit it with as much physical as we can. So torrent shots on the protagonist and Junpei, gigantic fist on Aegis, and then just as much healing as we need to get away with.
Shutting down. No! Can anyone help?
Don't mind if I do.
Let's get a little bit of health back, honestly.
I'll go with.
I'll go with you. I'll go with you. I'll go with you. Yeah. Stay with me. No. You don't need to run. Stay with me. Not blow.
Let's see.
You don't need to run. Stay with me. No. You don't need to run. Stay with me. Not blow. You did not need more attack. I promise you. You did not need more attack.
This should help.
I am back.
Will Aegis live through this fight? I honestly don't know. Oh, hey, Orca. 2 hits again? Why are we getting min-hitted? Why are we getting min-hits right now?
Palladium.
I was doing what I said. Done nothing right. Good. I was doing what I should. I stopped thinking about the bad and the good. Do.
Let's see.
Do. Bum bum ba na 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 na. Oh, so fucking flattened. I can't even revive Junpei right now. Like, I genuinely cannot do shit. Take a big ass figure, you piece of shit.
What is optimal?
Yeah, we are just going to have to, I guess, I'm gonna use beaching. I don't want to, but I'm gonna use beaching. Mostly because I don't want to have to redo this fight, so... Yeah, that was probably the right call. Not gonna lie, I think that was probably the right call. Oh my god! Did we finally crit? Fuck yeah. So unfortunately, Junpei is not gonna get EXP from this. That being said, I have been taking a look at the amount of EXP that each of these Monad Door enemies gets us, and to be frank, it is not a lot. It is shockingly little for how difficult some of these fights are. Like, that's not that good. 7,200 is not that good. Evade slash. We already resist slash, and that means I have to give up on some more damaging spells. I'll hold on. Matarunda. Yeah, we'll just switch out Tarunda for Matarunda. Definitely a less ESP efficient skill, but I think it's probably for the best overall.
Oh, hello. I comprehend.
Oh my god. Alright, Monad Passage. Done. Can I even get this thing? I'm not even sure we can get this thing. Okay. I was not sure. Normally those ones require Twilight Fragments, so I wasn't sure if it was going to let us do this. But I think it's only, I think that's only the case in, whatchamacallit, in not Monad areas. Book of Pay. Tower Major Arcana Canal repeating. Shuffle time. All of your current personas will have their stat. All of your current personas will have all of their stats. Okay. Damn. By acquiring Book of Pay, the number of Major Arcana cards attainable in a day is increased by 1. Okay. Sure. Oh, alright. So, now that we are done with the Monad Passage, it is time to do probably about half an hour of grinding. And then we will leave Tartarus and go make that stream title relevant. At least I think we will. I'm pretty sure we will. We fucking better. Okay, do I need to... Let's get some healing off real quick. I guess finally has SP again, so she can top off everyone. There we go. And then we go. Save. Save. Good, good, good. We are almost at 100 hours on this playtime. Which is kind of par for the course with me, I think. Like, I think both of the previous two, Persona games took on the order of like 150 hours for the playthrough, and we're maybe a little bit behind that pace, but I've been goofing off a lot more this playthrough than I have on the previous ones, so I think that makes sense. Use the teleporter. So yeah, we are just going to loop this final 7 floors or so, and mostly, I think, probably deplete the SP that we have right now, because I don't want to use any more SP restoratives. Okay, when I said that when I phrased it like that, I was already excluding the book time. I meant the final file time. How many hours do I have on Persona 4 Golden again? Hold up. This is an important question to answer. I have 320 hours on Persona 4 Golden. Do you all understand why I'm not as enthusiastic about a remake of that game? I've said it before. I just genuinely don't need to play that game again. I do not feel the need to. Like, don't get me wrong. Higher fidelity would of course be cool, but I just genuinely don't need to play the game again. And, like, I feel like Persona 4 Golden like would benefit a lot less from a remake.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
I saw a shopping program on TV the other day. Do you suppose they sell heavy weapons as well?
Knowing Tanaka, probably. I think Tanaka would sell anything he could make a profit off of. Like, if Tanaka had backroom deals with, like, the JDSF, I would not be surprised. I was trying to decide if I should, because Japan's military system is a little bit different. It's called the JDSF, it's the Japanese Self-Defense Force, because they have a law that says they cannot escalate conflict on their own. They can only defend themselves. Rather interesting law. We're just gonna hit these things. I blocked with the Akihiko thing, thinking I would just cruel attack. Maybe if we go Swift Strike. Swift Strike.
Only 2 targets remain.
Can't stop
The tenacity.
Get out of here.
You either die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become Shinjiro. I swear.
Will he be able to fight?
20. No, fuck me. That thing was. I forgot. Ayo, Aegon. Junpei might genuinely run away, I fear. Which isn't great because. Oh my god.
Let's see.
I cannot hit. I can't hit anything tonight. This is a little overkill, but we're gonna do it anyways because I'm tired of this fight. Oh, that was irritating. That pissed me the fuck off.
Target eliminated.
Yeah, if we can get to 47 on both Junpei and Akihiko, I would be happy. Obviously, 48 on all of these three would be ideal, but I would be okay with a little less than that. That should not have been such a bitch of a fight, I swear.
There's a shadow.
Ah! Oh, y'all, I actually was thinking about talking about this during the last Celeste stream. I have a fun tangent for today. I was thinking about talking. I'm literally just going to talk about some good food I ate. So, like, keep your expectations in check. But I have a fun little food tangent that I want to go through real quick.
I'm still setting up.
Dark
It'll take a little more
ice.
time.
I swear to God. Fortunately, we have someone that can hit both. I was gonna talk about this on the last Celeste stream, but I was just a little bit focused on sucking at the game, so it didn't end up happening. However, that means I can talk about it now. Alright. So, I may have mentioned this on stream, I may have mentioned this restaurant on stream before, or I may have mentioned this plight on stream before, to sort of set the scene here, back when I was doing my traveling in Australia, they over in Australia are much closer to Asia, naturally, and so they get a much bigger variety, and I think generally, like on average, higher quality Asian food than is easily attainable here in the States. And one of the things I got the chance to try while I was in Australia is Malaysian and Indonesian and Singaporean food. I kind of group all of those together because they do come from similar parts of the world, and as such, they share a lot of dishes, and they tend to get grouped together, even though there are definite. Oh, I did not realize this was a different enemy. Okay. We need. Oh, right. We don't have single. Oh, we do have single target Garu. So, anyways, got to try these foods. They were freaking great, by the way. If you do ever get a chance to try them out, I encourage you to give it a shot, because they're cooking up some very underappreciated food in that part of the world. And so, for the longest time, I of course came back to the States, came back to landlocked-ass Colorado, and couldn't find anywhere to get any of this food. Kind of makes sense. Like, I don't think Colorado has a very big immigrant population from those areas. We're also very, very landlocked, far away from the coast. So, yeah, for the longest time, I had kind of resigned myself to the fact that if I actually wanted to try those foods again, I was probably going to have to make them myself. However, just pretty much by complete happenstance, I just happened to stumble across on Instagram, of all places, someone talking about a restaurant serving those cuisines in my area. It was, however, kind of far away from where I live. It was like, it was pretty far away. It was a long drive. But I happened to be in the area for something else last Friday, and so I was like, all right, I'm finally gonna go there. I'm finally gonna go try it out. And I gotta say, it lived up to the hype. The wait was worth it. The wait was worth it. I was very, very excited to finally get to eat that food again. I got a dish. I ate way too much food when I went there. I was like, I don't know when I'm gonna be back, so I spent a lot of money. I got a lot of food. I ate too much food, but it was so worth it. So one of the things I got there was chicken satay. And chicken satay is often served with Thai food as well, so it's not that dish at the very least is much easier to get other places. But oh my goodness, it was the best chicken satay I've had since Australia. It was something else. It's just these little like succulent chicken skewers with peanut sauce. They're so good. If you ever get a chance to try those, highly recommend. So that was my appetizer. For my main course, I had something called beef rendang, which is just sort of like a beef stew kind of thing, is a good way to think of it. But it's got a very, very unique flavor palette. yeah, it's stewed in coconut milk and spices generally, and it's got a very, very unique, tasty flavor. I've had versions of rendang that are very dry. I've had the one that I got here was much much more stewy. It had like a very thick sauce that it was served in, but it was still quite good. It was still like the flavors were on point. It was a very the meat was nice and tender. It was super good. So there's beef rendang, and then I had to. The beef rendang was the stuff that you can't get from many other places. The chicken satay and what I had for dessert you can get elsewhere, if you know where to look. But the dessert that I got is called mango sticky rice, and this is a little something that Priest actually turned me on to, like, within the last week or so. Like, I ate it for the first time with Priest, and then I just happened to see it again on this menu, and I was like, I gotta get that again. It's this, like, super... They use a super sticky rice. Like, it's really sticky rice that they use for this. And they cook it in this, like... They serve it... It's, They take this rice, they pour this, like, delicious sweet coconut sauce over the top of it, and then they top it with mango. And it's if it's prepared... I mean, I've only had it twice, and it has been one of my favorite desserts of all time, both times I tried it. It is really tasty, really scrumptious. You made the reference, not me, CD. You made the reference, not me. I'm not taking responsibility for that.
There's a rumor going around about Miss Korean. Apparently she plays a lot of games.
Yo, that's crazy! Yo, that's crazy! I never would have guessed! Junpei, what the... Junpei's doing my job foreshadowing for me. That's gotta be a... That's gotta be a fucking... How can I make that a bingo square? I don't think I can. I don't think that feels like it should be a bingo board, but it's not. I feel like I could have argued quantum entangled brain cell on it. Just Junpei realizing what needed to be done and doing the foreshadowing work for me. But we have in fact already marked off quantum entangled brain cell for a different, I think slightly more legitimate reason. Lightning and dark. And yeah, we'll just hit him with Maega. Pass it off to Akihiko, right? Because it's, yeah, it's that. Mazienka. But anyways, just some incredibly tasty food that I had at that restaurant. I would tell you the name, but my chat is full of doxers all the time, and I fear that they would be able to triangulate my exact location from the only details I have given in this conversation.
Just like we planned.
Fortunately, the pro-doxer, the most pro-doxer in my chat, Pumpkin, is not here right now. And even if she was, she already knows where I live, so I'm safe. It wouldn't even be that big of a deal. Pumpkin could literally drive over to my house right now. Fuck no, we're not fighting that. As I've mentioned a couple times at this point, those spiky red shadows are just flat out not worth it. They are not worth the effort to kill. But yeah, if you all get the chance to try out food from that area, laksa is really good. It's like it's a noodle soup, kind of in the same vein as ramen or pho, but it's got a spicier, a very spicy, rich, oily broth, and it uses a lot of toppings that you wouldn't necessarily see on ramen or pho. So laksa's great. As I was saying, beef rendang, great dish as well. I think I had nasi lemak as well, and nasi lemak is quite good as well. What the fuck? There's a weird spot. Oh, there's probably a screw. There's a screw right there. Sorry, I fidget with magnets while I play video games. And there was a weird spot on my desk that my magnets were attracted to when I reached under, and there's totally a screw right there. So that's really fascinating. Anyways, yeah, nasi lemak, another good one. I haven't gotten the chance to try it myself, but I've heard that nasi goreng is very good as well. Nasi goreng is sort of fried rice adjacent, I guess you could say. I think it's often called like Indonesian fried rice. Let me check my facts on that. I don't know if it originated in Indonesia. Southeast Asian. Place of origin, Indonesia, so I was right about that. But yeah, like, if you look up the origins of this dish, it's like Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia. So, because of proximity to each other, those three places are often grouped together culinarily. There's differences, there's regional interpretations and such, but they are often grouped together. So yeah, nasi goreng is something I want to personally try but haven't gotten the chance to yet, but I've heard it's very good. So there's that one. Yeah, I mean, I will, the next time I get an opportunity, I will keep trying out foods like that, but yeah. Very, very tasty stuff I had a few days ago.
Does it look like we'll be needing a 10 count?
So yeah, big props to that restaurant. Not to gatekeep.
There's a shadow.
But they do great work. You know what? I should just say what they're called. Like, I'm talking them up. If you're ever in Denver, Jaya Asian Grill, I think is what it was called. Jaya. Let me look it up. Jaya Asian Grill. Is a super freaking good restaurant. So, on the off chance that anyone in my chat is ever in a position to order from there, I cannot recommend it enough. It's really, really tasty. This is not the same Jaya, I don't think. What the hell is this? Where's the real Jaya? Won't the real Jaya please stand up? Interesting. That's weird. No, this looks like the right place now. Anyways, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah. So Jaya Asian Grill. Anyone ever gets a chance to try them out, they are very tasty. I was debating. I wanna avoid the risk of doxing myself, but I also want to give people who make good food the credit they deserve, and the latter desire won out in the end. So, enjoy anybody who's coming through Denver. Punch electric, so we'll just wait for Akihiko. I should have baton passed. That would have been safer there. Oh well. Throughout the entire food tangent, I've been trying and failing to get mending from this village. Fucking mending. Fucking mending. gives the too expensive text. God damn! Oh my god!
I'll take care of this.
That is ridiculous. Love Junpei being hype man for everyone else. Let's get you and money.
This is over.
How much longer? At this point, if we can just get to level 47 on Junpei and Akihiko, I'd be happy. 5,000, and yeah. Okay, that's what we're gonna aim for. 47 on Junpei and Akihiko, and then we're gonna bounce.
We got ourselves a shadow here.
Shouldn't be too much longer. Maybe like 1 or 2 more runs on this area.
Looks like fire will work great.
Fire, damn.
I'm still setting up.
Solid.
It'll take a little more time.
Yeah, we're looking low on SP. We've done most of the grinding that I wanted to, so at this point I'm feeling fairly confident that if we get to 47, I'll be alright just moving on from there. Might be a little safer. Oh, wait, what the fuck? I didn't notice there was another dark enemy. Can I switch back? Can't shift right now. Dark. Fuck! Kind of asked that I need to do this, but we're just going to take care of it. I've been much more liberal about using my my items that exploit elemental weaknesses.
Doesn't look like we'll be needing a tech camp.
I keep meaning to, and then I keep forgetting in between like streams, but I really should check how many do we have any more enemies? Not ones that I want to fight. I really should check to see if skill cards are an actual achievement in this game.
Okay, let's head out.
Because if they are, I should be paying a bit more attention to them.
This place kind of looks like an ornate tomb for a mummy.
You know what? You got a point, Fuku. You know, the noise they make when they're scared of you is still kind of annoying, but at the very least is nowhere near as annoying. Fucking seriously? It's nowhere near as annoying as I remember it being in the original game.
You have a skill that can hit a weakness.
Oh, it switched. I'm glad it switched to the one I actually wanted it to switch to.
Nice one, leader. Good to go. Do it. I'm on it.
And then we just punch it. Tenacity. Shuffle down. Shuffle down. Shuffle down. Take the money. Don't take the money.
Just like we planned. That certainly went well.
I genuinely still cannot believe that I forgot that Bleachers album came out last year, and then like didn't like flat out didn't end up adding it to I like didn't even have it on the fucking list. Do I have 16? I do have 16. No, fuck off. Alright. We're gonna have to do this a weird way. But yeah, a whole ass Bleachers album came out last year that I listened to, and I forgot to add it to the end of the year tier list. Truly, truly one of my biggest blunders. Though to be fair, like as many albums as I listened to that came out last year, and as many as I really loved, there were so many I didn't get to. Like Magdalena Bay, the Magdalena National Disc came out last year. I didn't get into that until the beginning of this year. Same with Prelude to Ecstasy by The Last Dinner Party. That's like a really solid A+ tier album that I just didn't start listening to until this year. Fucking Aaron Bruno, AWOL Nation guy, made a second album with his new metal band last year, and I didn't listen to that yet. Tom Cardy put out an album last year that I haven't listened to yet. I've listened to a lot of the songs on it just because I often listen to them when they drop, but I still have not listened to the entire album. Fake Tom Cardy fan. Such a fake Tom Cardy fan. Black Frost is powerful as hell. I'm a little scared now because I don't want to dump any more SP into this trip, but the protagonist is almost out of SP. Yeah, we are very low on SP. How's Junpei looking? 3,000. I guess we just keep grinding for a little bit longer. Nice, Mending God. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's get a move on, party people.
Yo, I was actually going through it.
Running around like a clown.
It's on the subject of albums again. I was going through and putting together
Do you have any recommendations?
a list of albums that could be included in my next album week, and I fear there are enough albums for like 2 album weeks now. How many did I put on this list? Hold up. Let me check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, almost enough for 2 separate album weeks. And I'm pretty sure there's some albums, like, oh yeah, I meant to listen to the King Gizzard album that came out last year, and there's a new King Gizzard album coming out in a couple weeks as well, so King Gizzard I'll probably just listen to like outside of album week though, because those ones are good to just put on and like jam out to while you're working on something, and that just like come back to periodically, I think. Ah, shit.
Good to go. I'll take it from here.
At this point, considering, I'm gonna go ahead and reveal what the album that I was going to listen to as the part of last album was. Because it clearly didn't happen, and now it's included as a possibility for next album week. So I'm gonna go ahead and reveal what it was. You were exceedingly close with some of your guesses. All of your guesses were ones I considered. I don't think you actually said the one that I was planning on doing. But you got very close to it. And I do not blame you at all for not saying it, because it's kind of an out of character pick for me. I very often listen to discographies in order, and this would have been a deviation from that. Given that hint, do you think you could guess it now, CD? I believe you could. I believe you could, given that hint, guess what it was originally going to be now. But I'll let you decide whether or not to give it a shot. We're just gonna go physical on this. It was not with teeth. With teeth was considered, but it was not with teeth. Also, that would have been... With teeth would have been in order. Because it goes the Fragile, and then their next album was With Teeth, if I'm not mistaken. There's not anything between the Fragile and With Teeth, is there? I don't think there is. Maybe I'm just wrong, though. I guess we'll just hit it. So, one of your guesses was very close, and then I have the extra hint, which is that this album would have deviated from my usual tendency to listen to discographies in order. Those are the hints I have given. Oh shit. Me when I'm bad at the game. Or rather not paying attention. Go away. Go away. And then hit him with this. Yes. You might have CD, but I don't remember. I think those were the ones you said. I was not paying attention because I was talking in the background. So fair. So fair. That was the original plan, CD, was to listen to a moon-shaped pool. I don't know. I for whatever reason, I have been more motivated to listen to a moon-shaped pool than King of Limbs. And I was like, hey, if I'm motivated, I'm gonna capitalize on the motivation. So yeah, the original plan was in fact moon-shaped pool. Gotta have Xenoblade conversations when the opportunity presents itself. Why am I seeing an ad in the upper right corner? I do not know, Orca. I genuinely do not know. I wish I could tell you why that's happening. I know Twitch sometimes does sidebar ads and like bottom ad, like it'll like partially minimize the window and put a an ad elsewhere. Why can I not get this? Son of a bitch. What are these things? They don't like that. Okay. I actually plan to say something before you listen to a moon-shaped pool. Oh, interesting, interesting. Side. Fight all night. So yeah, while I wait for CD to say this, the current list for next album week is Bando Stone in the New World, which is a another Childish Gambino album. This time recommended by Priest. Both Priest and my sister are really into Childish Gambino, and so yeah, got another Childish Gambino album on the album week list. Toxicity by System of a Down is on the list. Slash self-titled. I was debating whether or not to just... I know Toxicity is considered to be a good, like, entry-level album, but considering a lot of the songs I've heard so far are off of self-titled, and I've really liked that one, there's also, I think, an argument to be made to starting with that one. Second one is... I have it down as King of Limbs slash Moon-Shaped Pool, but I'm still leaning towards Moon-Shaped Pool. Number 4 is Normal Album by Will Wood. That's odd. This fight's gonna be a little weird with these turrets. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, Normal Album, Will Wood. Fifth one is Hellfire by, do these reflect? Hold on. How do these work? Do these things reflect or do they just know? They just know. Okay. We'll go ahead and hit him with Blade of Fear anyways. So either or. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Where was I? Hellfire, Black Midi. I have on here Automatic by Lumineers, which honestly, I have it on there, but I'm not expecting a ton out of that album. I really love the first 3 Lumineers albums. I was not as big of a fan of their last album, Brightside, and I have heard from other Lumineers fans that this album is more similar to Brightside. So, I'm not expecting a ton, but I do want to at least give it a shot. So I have Automatic on there as well. Then the next one I have on there is With Teeth by, obviously, 9 Inch Nails. Want to give a shot to their later discography. I also have on here And Now I'm Just Gnashing My Teeth, which is an album by the Barbarians of California. I mentioned this earlier. That's the new metal band that Aaron Bruno of AWOL Nation is starting up. And little known secret about the Barbarians of California is it's just AWOL Nation again. I promise you, it's just AWOL Nation again. It is all of the same members of AWOL Nation. It's the funniest thing. Basically all of the members of AWOL Nation are back. And they're just part of a new band called Barbarians of California that is a metal band now. So I think, to me, it seems like Aaron Bruno sort of wants to, in a sense, escape the AWOL Nation moniker a little bit and, sort of reinvent himself with this band. So I'm excited to hear what he's cooked up. So yeah, And Now I'm Just Gnashing My Teeth, which, by the way, is a super sick album name. I really like the name of that album, so I'm really hoping it's good material. And then the other one I have on here is The Dance Floor at the End of the Universe, which is that new Tom Cardy album I mentioned. So yeah, those are the 9 that I have on there right now. Why are these album choices so based? I know, I'm very excited about the lineup for next album week. Oh, I'm kind of low on health. These are weak to lightning. We do not have any lightning skills right now. Shit! Wait, that was a crit. Saved! What are these? These things only take damage to, Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Kind of a risky move here. This is a little bit of a risky move here. But we're gonna switch back to Igus, who did not do as much damage as I was hoping. Fuck. Oh no. Oh no. My fucking terrible accuracy party is about to get even worse. I'm not gonna lie, CD, I actually kind of knew some of that stuff about A Moon-Shaped Pool, specifically True Love Waits, which is, because I was intrigued by that song, is part of the reason I was feeling more inclined to listen to Moon-Shaped Pool than King of Limbs. You're so right, Orca. You're so right, Orca. Alright, we made it out of there. Not very spectacularly, but yeah, okay. I guess that enemy configuration just doesn't work great with our party right now. Though I really want to get out of Tartarus here before too long. I think this enemy grouping should be fine. Honestly, then I'm gonna switch to Junpei. Junpei's got great strength, and we'll use Junpei for Blade of Fury. I just put Akihiko and Junpei in tuxedos because I thought it was funny. I didn't have to do that, but I thought it was amusing, so I did. Fuka leveled up. Escape route. Hold on, is that automatic escape? I'm so curious. Is that automatic escape now? Persona, no, stats. Fuka. Persona. No. Sorry, I fucked up. Fuka. Persona. Returns to the entrance of Tartarus. Okay. Yeah, I will definitely take a listen to the other version. I should say this already. I had every intention of listening to the other versions of that song CD. Wait, how far along? Stats, Junpei. Please tell me we don't have too much more. 1,000? Alright. I think with like 1 or 2 more fights we should be good. 1 or 2 more successful fights, I should say. Yeah, this configuration should do the trick. We'll go in there with that. We'll go in there with that. We'll switch over to Junpei. And Junpei will use Blade of Fury. Nice. What is this one? And then we'll just sort of pull out of this down, I think. Alrighty then, Orca. Go ahead. CD and I have certainly done our fair share of yapping tonight. I do not need Basuki right now, so we'll just let Basuki go.
Sanada-senpai is running out of stamina. Be careful.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry about me. Let's go.
That's typical Akihiko, I swear to God. I really would love to finish this up on this floor. How much XP did Junpei get from that? Probably not. 885. I think in that case we probably need 2 more fights, don't we? Yeah, okay. Unless this is like a really EXP dense fight right here. Loaf, do you remember how you're baffled by the fact? Yes, I stand by the fact that that is crazy to me, but yes, I do remember. Bufu Garu. Let's just hit him with the gigantic fist, I guess. Nice. Fuck you. Blade of Fury. Good. Unless they reflects or something. We are looking a little rough on They made a full game? What the fuck? I can't. This shit actually baffles me. That is a mess. Destroy. Yeah, the fucking built different. I swear to God. Actually built fucking different. Skill, and we'll have Icus blow through the remainder, most of the remainder of her SP to keep us alive. And then we have a couple more enemies that respawned up there. Jesus Christ. That's some commitment right there. Like, honestly, truly mad respect, mad props. That is super, like, that is huge huge lengths to go to. We're gonna use the same strategy as before with Junpei. Blade of Fury should be good. Alright, nice. And I think that should do the trick right there. And we can return to the entrance from here as well, which is nice. That didn't do it? Please, game. Free me. Free me from grinding. 381. What the fuck? Alright, I need what? Like, I just need 1600 EXP from this fight. right? I think so. To be completely frank, I don't 100% know how this game distributes EXP. Story is so silly as well, as we are all somewhat related to the Daily Silksong News YouTube channel. That is the biggest Silk post I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, fuck me. Me when I forget how this game works. Fuck it, Blade of Fury. This better be my final battle tonight. This better be the last one. Oh, fuck off. Koga. Okay, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Come on. This should be it. This should be it. If this isn't it, I will crash the fuck out. Alright, we get some extra EXP. That should do the trick, right? Come on, please. Let me free me. Free me. Come on. 3,700? Yes! Okay, sick. A gigantic fist. Heavy strike damage. Sick. And we can fucking leave now. I'm a character somewhere in that game. This is insane, and I love it, and mad props to the person who created it, but I genuinely could not imagine. Alright, let's go date our teacher.
Oh, hello.
Fuka out here hitting us with the, oh, hello. So they do use that voice line elsewhere. It's never it never feels appropriate when they use that voice line. I don't... Like, I'm genuinely so confused. Alright, I got a few messages. Keisuke, Yukari. I'm pretty sure both of you can rank up anyways, and even if you couldn't, we've got a social link to do. Very important. Culmination of a lot of hard work, y'all. Maybe I should invite someone to go to the phone with me. Or, hear me out, y'all. Hear me fucking out. Hear me fucking out. There's no... Okay, I do need to check in real quick. I would be so upset about this because it won't be it'll be a while before I have another opportunity to hang out with Maya. But, we could do it. Hey, I don't think there's a strong reason. Yeah, okay. This is as I expected. Everything is in its right place. And I'll keep you updated. Awesome. Sick. Maya isn't in the area. A mysterious light engulfs Tatsuya. Shinagawa. A gray-colored sky stretches as far as the eye can see. A barren wasteland lies before me. Maya is staring off into the distance. Yeah, sick. I mean, correct dialogue options don't matter too much right now, but yeah, they don't matter. Bow, bow, bow. I went into the basement of my house in the game and I found a puzzle that was like, yeah, haha, you found me. Jesus. They've even got RPG King. Pebbles 1. Oh my fucking god. use fidgeting in the sand with their feet. I mean, I don't think that's that bad, Maya. Who cares? Like, bitching about coworkers in an online video game, that's really not that bad. That's actually rather understandable, I think. I'll miss you. Exactly. Maya is making a big deal out of nothing. Now, let's be real though, even if she had sent their chat logs to the admins, I doubt they would have kept the game going. This decision is very much... That kind of decision is not in the admin's hands. That is in the publisher's hands, who are deciding whether or not to keep these servers open. So, like, there's genuinely no need for her to send the chat logs to the admins to begin with. It would not affect the result even slightly. However, she is not like she very much is. This is the logic she is using is not the reason. Whatever. I don't know. In a sense, there is something admirable about what she's saying here. She's just like, oh, I don't want to be the kind of person who's just bitching about coworkers and work all the time. And you know what? That's fine too. Like, becoming a more tolerant, like, striving to be a more tolerant person is absolutely an admirable thing. I don't think anyone would blame you for blowing off steam in an MMO. That's kind of what they're built for. But in a sense, there is something admirable about what she's saying. I mean, like that ending bit right there was a nice sentiment. Be thoughtful even when I'm not around people. All right, this is the second social link that we have finished this game.
Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured
Has finally matured.
The innermost power
Of the Hermit Arcana have been set free.
We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the hermit within themselves.
It should become the wings of rebellion to break the chains of captivity. Now, even though we are getting rank 10 right now, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. This social link's got a little extra. This social link's got a little something extra to it. Ba-da-bum. The Aboriginal God. Wait, the fuck? Arahabaki? Arahabaki is, oh, it's, interesting. It doesn't look like this has a ton of, okay, interesting. Yeah, it doesn't have a ton of basis in, like, actual mythology. This is mostly something that exists within, Megami Tensei and, Bungo Stray Dog lore, oddly enough. What the fuck? I drew something in the sand for you. Check the ground once I log off, Kay. Oh, Maya. I mean, here's the thing. The actual core conflict here is that we're kind of losing our little online friendship we have. They're shutting down the servers. This is... I mean, in theory, I suppose these two people could keep this connection going. But this is set a decade and a half ago. It's just, it is a little bit of a different culture. I don't know. Or maybe they should make like Sifrin and Friends and just admit that they want to stay friends. Like, come on. We went through this a couple weeks ago. Get your shit together. Speaking of In Stars in Time, I have tentatively placed In Stars in Time in the 6th position on my favorite games of all time list. I thought it is a super great game with a super great message. I think I slightly preferred Outer Wilds to In Stars in Time, but it absolutely deserves its place high up there in the rankings. There it is. The great Suny Suzuki strikes again. I like the read downward as well. Amazing. Amazing. Where's Suny Suzuki? Amazing. There we go. Have we done anything else? Oh, I should have marked off see if someone's busy with anything else for the mending stuff earlier. We also had an anecdote from me. That was the cooking tangent. And let's go ahead and mark off forgetting about a bingo square as well. Alright, sick. We should be good to go. It is tragic that Pumpkin isn't here. Black Mesa? What is Black Mesa? Fuck. Yeah, Pumpkin has been really talking up blueprints as well. Black Mesa video game. Oh, interesting. Hold on. This looks a lot like... Is it Half-Life? I know this reminds me of a game that I know the look of, but I have not played before. I don't entirely know what the story is. It is a fan-made remake of Half-Life. Interesting. Screenshot data. Nice. Oh, have you started it already, Orca? Alright. Ooh, okay. So the game, apparently we can take Kodomaru for a walk with Shinjiro, which I'm game for. I'm game for that. We are kind of running out of stuff to do it now. So, a friend played it on Saturday with me doing all the decision making. Okay, nice.
Well, aren't you happy today? The pooch must have been worried because you were sick so long.
Oh right, that was a plot point.
Trying to nag, but don't take your health for granted.
My ass forgot about that. Aw, Shinjiro's being such a mom right now. We love it.
That special power of yours has been a huge boost to our strength. And it's no secret that Aki and Kirijo have their hands full with their own problems. Oh, you're back. Jeez, you've been picking up some weird stuff.
Huh? The fuck?
You hungry or something? Fine. I'll fix you up a good meal when we get back.
What? Why is Shinjiro Momcore this event? What the fuck?
Alright.
Take care of your health. I'll fix you up a good meal when we get home. What the fuck? Alright. Alright. The part I really wanted to get to for the stream title was the event that we just did. I think, I'm not 100% sure on how this works, but I'm pretty sure we can do there's a little extra scene we can do as part of the Hermit social link, which we can probably maybe do today, but I don't know for sure. The OTV is actually based off of Half-Life, or not really. Elaborate. Which kind of sucks because now I want to play it myself, but he has claimed me for his playthrough. No! It's based off of the engine the Half-Life games run off of, the Source engine. Oh, interesting. Okay. I really hope the fighting ends before winter comes. As someone who knows how long this game lasts, I got bad news for you, Fuko. I'd say take the pragmatic choice. I don't think Suny would try to predict this. That answer seemed to kind of depress Fuka, though, which I feel bad about. Believe it or not, crying can relieve stress. Yeah, actually, it kind of can. Stress headaches. It genuinely... Persona telling you the important things. Exactly. Some people are more prone to getting them due to personality and habits. There are also tension headaches. Yeah, Orca, because I get them. I don't have to hear about them. I experience them. I also experience tension headaches. I get a lot. I have experienced... Oddly, other than, like, migraines themselves, I have experienced most of the major types of headaches. I get what I think, just based on...
All right, everyone.
Ooh. Ugh. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't very often ever have to throw up, but I do get, like, a lot of discomfort in the stomach when I get overly stressed. So I do, at the very least, I can sort of empathize there.
This afternoon.
What? What's happening?
But that doesn't mean you're free to goof around. It's time to work together and put away the Culture Festival displays and decorations.
Oh.
I'll assign you into 3 groups for the cleanup. The first group will go to the science lab. Your leader will be...
Yeah, the Culture Festival we didn't even get to do.
Okay, let's hurry up and get this over with. Roger that.
Got it.
Bam, bam, bam. Exactly, Orca. Exactly.
This was the photography club's display. Look, we got a pretty good picture of you.
What?
Whoa, the guy who took first looks pretty suntan.
That's Hayase. He's crazy fast.
Oh, that's what we're doing right now.
Of course, it's only a matter of time until I take him down.
You've already got him beat in the sweaty department. I swear I've never seen you without your gym clothes.
Damn, shots fired from Kenji.
Then again, maybe you're the smart one here. Just walking around is enough to work up a sweat these days.
Hey, you guys can jabber all you want, but at least keep things moving. At this rate, we'll be here all day.
Sorry, Takeba. My bad.
Hey, he's got you all worked up.
Don't tell me you have a...
Nothing. Jeez.
Bro. Well, my condolences, Kazushi. It was never going to work out.
Yo, I brought tools and stuff, nail puller, tape, and
If you require a drill, I have one installed.
That translation into showing her crush was so bad. Oh, transition. My dyslexic ass.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Wait, hang on. Where's the bubble wrap, Iori?
Wrap? Oh, right, we gotta pack stuff up. Good call, man. You should go get it. You know where they keep that stuff, right?
Well, yeah, but you're the one who forgot to grab it.
Oh, are you sure you don't want to go? That place is like a paradise, you know? Some fine chicas there, it'd be just your type.
Oh my god, Junpei. Do you even know what Kenji's type is? Have you caught on to what Kenji's type is? What is this fucking line? Alright, get this shit off my screen. I'm marking off the bingo square. Get this shit off my screen. I believe Markiplier played one of them. Damn. Guy's got history.
What? No way. You serious?
And of course Kenji fell for it.
Ahem. I believe I asked you all to hurry it up so we could go home.
Oh, sorry, Yuka-san.
Ah yes, my favorite. Thank you. Thank you, my favorite peninsula, for coming over and interrupting this god-awful conversation. Thank you, my favorite peninsula.
Man, talk about an ace directive.
What does that even mean? That's not even clever.
I heard that. Jeez, how stupid can you be?
Junpei? More like Stupid.
I'm getting deja vu.
Shots fired from Kenji.
Fine, I'll go to the supply room later.
Still, it's a real shame the Culture Festival fell through. There were so many cool events I was looking forward to, like the stand-up comedy duos. They said it was going to be open mic, so I was planning on
If
trying
he
it
says what I fear he's going to say, I will be crashing out.
Oh, really? With who?
out. You?
Wait, me? You gonna just push me on stage without even saying anything?
I'm just messing with you. It was actually Miyamoto.
Who, me? Tell me.
Just another joke. Chill out, guy. I'll do it with you then.
Never
Now
one to
that's the
back down
spirit.
from a
Why don't we
challenge.
show these guys what we've got?
I wasn't. Alright. Are we really doing this? Alright, whatever.
Hello out there, everyone. We're the famous comedy duo, Kenji Tomochika. Ooh, nice and snappy. You're pretty good.
Clean up idiots indeed.
Can't wait for the Culture Festival. It's gonna be awesome, huh? What? You're giving up already? All you gotta do is sleep like 360 more times and bam, Culture Festival. You know what they say? Early to bed, early to rise. There you go. We got a top quality one this time. Kind of depressing, though. Hey, speaking of jokes, here's a good one. What do you do when your key isn't working? What? No, it's probably the key to something else. Well, you want to see what it unlocks? Never gonna happen if you throw it away. Wait a sec. This isn't even a joke anymore. You'll have to hand in your GeckoCon ID if you don't get your act together. Yeah, I apologize for that.
You fucking better. That was dog water, Kenji. That was dog shit. Holy fuck. Alright, well we got a canonical pun, so I am gonna go ahead and mark that off on the bingo square.
Not bad.
As bad as they are.
Reverse this at all. Man, we would have been great.
All right, break it up, you guys. Seriously, I take my eyes off you for 1 second.
Speaking of things that would have been great, you missed out on your chance.
I thought they weren't gonna fucking bring it up!
Huh? Oh, so word got out about that.
Miyamoto.
Dog.
Huh? How should I know? Wait, are you disappointed? The maids are there to help at the cafe, right?
Such a pure soul.
Well, it's kind of something that guys fantasize about. Mainly Junpei.
Mainly Junpei? What the fuck?
Oh.
Yeah, no. Accurate reaction. This is the most genuine. That was the most genuine response I've seen this entire conversation. Yukari, my goat, coming in with the most genuine line I've ever heard.
What are you looking at me for? What did I do?
Junpei-san.
Oh, come on. You too, Ai-chan?
Excuse me, is Takiba-san here?
Oh, what the fuck is Yuko doing
Oh,
here?
Nishiwaki-san. What's up? You know those tents out on the field? Is it cool if we put them away in the archery club room? Oh yeah, that's fine. Actually, don't worry about it. The archery team can take care of it later.
Igus is in fact a robot. I don't think Igus really knows what's going on right now.
Please, it's no biggie. Our class is in charge of cleaning up the grounds anyway.
If anything, I would guess she was just mimicking Yukari's reaction, but I don't know that for sure. They have made a point to say that Igus is very, very naive in the art of human interactions, though.
We'll go ahead and take care of it. Thanks. Oh. Are you feeling better? You had a fever, right? I heard you were stuck in bed the whole break. You sure you're okay?
Just look at him. He's fine.
I guess you have a point. Well, I'm happy to see that. Wait, you're here too, Kaz? Better not be slacking off. An ox like you has got to pull his weight.
Shut up. Is it the time you got back to the grounds?
We slept for 3 days straight. Like, it is, I fear it was more than a fever. I fear our life was at risk.
In a while, so I think we deserve some time together. Right?
You deserve some time together?
What the fuck?
Dude. Hey.
What is happening
Sorry.
right now?
Excuse me?
Dog. Dog, what is going on? Wait. This isn't what I think it is. We're not dating any of them yet, though. Like, we're genuinely not. What are we doing? What the fuck is the game doing? God damn it, now I gotta mark forehead off. Forehead.
If you happen to have any duct tape left, may I borrow some? Oh, it's you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm actually in charge of the classroom next door, and we've run out of tape. I was nervous coming over here, since the upperclassmen were in charge of this room. But I feel a lot better seeing you here.
Why are they having a stare down in the corner of the room? What is this event?
I saw Kirijo-senpai a moment ago, and she said you were, bedridden with a cold? You shouldn't overstrain yourself. If you're not feeling well, perhaps you should take some time off from your student
What next?
activities.
Is Fuka gonna walk in?
It'll be a little lonely no longer being able to walk home together, but...
Huh? Wait, what do you mean by... What exactly is your...
Whoa, that display over there looks like it can fall over any moment now. Someone's gonna get hurt if we don't fix it right now. Like, right now.
Nice assist, Junpei.
Yuka-san, come on and give me a hand. Keep it steady on one side so I can take it down.
Huh? Oh, yeah, gotcha.
You fell for that?
So, what were we talking about again?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh yeah. Man, I almost forgot. There's something important the team needs to know. Hey, you're the manager. Can you go tell him for me?
Dog.
Huh?
So I want you to tell them for our next practice, there are no towels allowed.
Huh? No towels? Wouldn't that get in the way of practice? And why is
My
this
God,
coming up
what the
now?
fuck is happening?
Just go tell them. It's a special training technique. Come on, up to it.
Fine.
Fuck, what the...
Whatever.
Dog, these are some of the worst excuses I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Yeah, sorry. Looks like we're all out of duct tape here. I guess you'd have to go to another classroom for that. I mean, you guys need it now, right?
Oh, I see. Sorry for interrupting. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. Dude.
I guess it's a good thing the Culture Festival was canceled. You would have gotten mauled no matter who you picked to go with.
I guess it's me for real, for real. I guess has done two things this entire conversation, and they are copy Yukari and act confused. Whew! That was intense. Suny Suzuki almost got busted, and we haven't even started dating anyone yet. Whew! Whew! That was rough. That was rough. Yukari is the GOAT. Woo! That was whack as shit. I not only can't. Oh, no, wait, sorry. You actually can choose not to date people in this game. In the original Persona 3, you were actually forced to. You could not do social links with certain characters without ending up in a relationship with them. The game has since been restructured so that you can, in fact, pick. However, as part of the great Suny Suzuki lore, we will, of course, be dating everyone anyways. However, I have some fun ideas for today. I think today is probably the last day of stuff that we will do. I need to remember faculty office hallway. Yeah, so, couple things. First off, we need to talk with Mitsuru. Absolutely, Orca. This is the bit. This is the Suny Suzuki bit.
Thank you.
Because it's so funny, Orca. He's always been like this. The Robot Boy was a... The Robot Boy was a more recent development. The original Suny Suzuki did this kind of shit. It's pretty funny. Yeah, admittedly yes, Orca. But the first time we really dug in with the Suny Suzuki like bit was Persona 5. What the fuck?
I don't think I ever told you about how things were before you joined.
I missed something. Alright, I did mean to pick that, and then Mitsuru was like, let me go tell you what's going on, but not here. Okay.
SEAS originally started off with only 3 members. Back in middle school, I invited Akihiko to join, and Aragaki followed him soon after.
In middle school? You guys have been running SEAS since middle school? Fuck, I forgot.
We had no idea what we were doing back then. We were young, inexperienced, and we had almost no intel to work off of. We could barely even make it past the entrance to Tartarus back then. Actually exploring the tower like we're doing now was nothing more than a pipe dream.
He does kind of just look the same.
Even with all our shortcomings, we worked decently as a team. As peers, it was easy for us to connect, and the work was hard but fulfilling.
Both of these options have a bigger emotional investment than or a bigger like investment than I usually play Suny with right now. We'll go top option, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not complaining about our current circumstances. We've discovered how to eliminate the Dark Hour, and we've since grown much stronger. However, after what happened in Yakushima, and with Aragaki rejoining, it's hard not to remember the old days. Maybe I'm so concerned about re-enrolling him in school because I'm still living in the past.
I think we just prompt her to keep going here.
Yes. Sometime after we started working as a team, we all came to an agreement.
He looks a bit younger in this picture.
We promised we'd all graduate together. No one left behind. Akihiko was just as reckless back then, too. Aragaki was always the one reminding him that our lives were at stake. Although his wording certainly wasn't quite so thoughtful. It suits him, doesn't it? I guess you've gotten to know him well. Ever since he left the team, he's acted like he's wanted to punish himself. It's almost like he just wants to waste away. I'm hoping he'll remember his promise and take a step back and look at himself.
Oh yeah, no, Mitsuru is exactly 1 year older than we are.
That's why I gave you the paperwork to get him back in school. That was my last hope, but I suppose it didn't work out. I'll tell Akihiko myself. All right, I'll take this. I'll start on the process for extending his leave of absence. What's the matter?
Do I need to do something here? This looks like a very... I have to say, wait a minute. Okay. We need to get him back to school. Not gonna lie, CD. I might use that for the next stream title, because that's gonna be relevant to his next linked episode. What time? A dog! It's almost midnight. Damn. So we do need to say, wait a minute here.
Oh, sure. What's wrong, though? Is it missing a page? I'll let you handle it then. And make sure to let Aragaki know as well.
I am actually so glad they are adding some of these scenes into the game. Like, I'm actually very, very pleased that they are adding adding these scenes into the game. They're quite nice. Well and truly. I'm gonna go check to see if we can do something real quick. Damn. God, how do you get that fucking follow-up scene? Apparently I need to sneeze. Oh, thank you, Orca. How the frick do you do the rest of this again? I swear to God, there is something you can do. Huh. I swear there's more to this. Yeah. I really want to do this if we can, but I don't 100% know how. How do you get this to work? Oh, really? Okay, apparently I have very much misunderstood how this works. I do not think we can get the thing that I was thinking we would be able to get until later. So, yeah. We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there. Yeah, this guy has immaculate posture. Y'all want to do something fun to end the night? Let me see if this will work or not. Should we go a little bit silly mode? Ooh, damn. Alright, we're not quite ready. We're not quite ready to do something fun yet. Truly unfortunate. In that case, you know what we're gonna do instead? We've put this off long enough. Check social link status. We are on rank 9. So, for our final number. I figure, given the topic of the stream title, this is fitting. And that is a mighty fine looking bowl of ramen, I must say.
Damn, this really is some bomb ramen. How could I ever leave this city?
You doing okay? You doing alright, friend?
Miss Kanou must be in Kyushu by now. I wonder if she had her wedding already.
I'm stealing your egg. Best option. Hey, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't affect social stats. Yeah, this is the guy who had a crush on his teacher. That's why I said earlier, do you even know what Kenji's type is? Because this guy has a type. This guy has a type, and it is older women who are in a position of authority over him. I would assume so. What would Suny say here? I don't think Suny would steal the egg, even though that is really funny. We'll probably just go with this.
You know what else? My favorite show had its finale, and I didn't even notice. My mind was really on one track for a while, huh? Kind of funny in a weird way. Man, it's always a blast hanging out with you. That said, I still want a girlfriend.
That said, I will drop your ass. I will drop your ass at the drop of a hat. If it this dude is desperate. There's even an inkling of a chance he will drop us immediately. You don't know. What the fuck is that bottom option? That's the best option?
Really? Who? Someone from your dorm?
Oh god, this fucker.
Sounds like I should be making more surprise visits. No. I'm getting off track. I've been doing some thinking after everything that went down. When Emmy left, I was sad, sure. But on top of that, I felt really dumb.
Yeah, You kind of were, but a lot. Go on.
Love Henry? Or did I just love the idea of dating a teacher?
Wait a minute. Hold up. I did not expect this guy to learn a lesson. What the fuck? What is that poster in the background? I don't know. I've just been trying to ignore it the whole game.
I thought about it a lot. But I couldn't figure it out. What I did figure out is you're a true friend.
Top option's kind of funny. Are we still talking about love? Hold up, y'all. I don't know how the game is going to interpret the top option, but the top option's really funny. Should we pick the top option? I also feel like it's... I don't know. He said... Maybe. Either way, I think top option makes more sense for for how we're playing Suny, so I'm gonna go with it.
We're talking about the heart, dude. Don't you feel it? Just shut up and feel it.
Aw, he's flustered. He's flustered now.
Anyway, here, take this.
Dog, what? Handmade choker. Yeah, fuck you mean handmade choker.
I made it for you. Figured you could pull it off.
What is happening right now?
Your fashion sense is kind of...
You leave my fashion sense out of this!
I mean, that's what best friends do, right? It's a symbol of our friendship.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the magician arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the magician within thyself.
Man, I worked up an appetite acting all weird around you.
No, CD, no! Fuck you, now I gotta mark off Return of a Long Gone inside joke. 10? Yeah, I have no clue what the fuck just happened. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of fuck this shit, I'm out. I mean, Yukari wears a choker as a fashion thing, I think. Is she wearing one right now? Let me see. Yeah. You can kind of see it underneath the fucking... I can't get a great angle on it just considering where she's sitting, but Yukari wears a fashion choker, a choker as fashion. That being said, given a choker as a token of friendship, that strikes me as a slightly odd. That does in fact strike me as slightly odd. One could even say it strikes me as pretty odd. And on that, whatever the fuck, I actively have no fucking clue what was happening in, like, into dominant women and submissive boys or something. Man, that's like my least favorite. I don't know how else. Oh my god, those were two very good jokes for very different reasons. Yeah. I don't know what was up with that. I don't know what was up with that conversation. Honestly, I have no idea what happened in the story. Like, I'm actually so confuzzled over most of the story for the past hour. Other than the one scene with Mitsuru, which was actually peak fiction. Like, I actually genuinely think they did some, like, we had a nice vulnerable moment from Mitsuru. I thought we got to see a more interesting side to her. It's taken a minute, but I think she's finally starting to get more interesting scenes. Her stoicism is breaking down a little bit. Love to see it, but the Culture Festival cleanup stuff was whack. I was genuinely expecting, like, does that happen regardless? Like, if you've started the social link with all three of them, does that happen regardless? Like, I know I'm pretty far, like, okay. Here's the deal. I am definitely pretty far, like, I am definitely fairly far into, Chihiro's social link. I'm not that far into Yuko's social link, and I've barely started Yukari's. Does that just happen regardless? Depending, like, because it seemed like they were about to have a cat fight over the fact that I was spending time with all three of them. Which, let's be very clear, regardless of Suny Suzuki's intentions later in the game, though, maybe we shouldn't be setting that aside. Regardless of his intentions right now, like, later in the game, at the moment, he has no special obligation to any one of the three of them. And they were like genuinely about to have a, they were mad dogging each other. They were staring each other down over this. If not for the very obvious and clunky interruptions that Kenji, Kazushi, and Junpei all pulled, which I don't know how anyone bought. I don't know how anybody, like, managed to actually get distracted by that. I was Aigis that whole time. Genuinely. Aigis was me. Like, normally I say it was Fuko. This time Aigis was me for real, for real. And then Ken, like, plot twist, we never woke up. Checks out. Wait, what the fuck? And given the implications of a choker, what does it mean for it to represent friendship? Oh, that's a pretty fucking good. Oh my god, that's a pretty fucking hilarious. Oh my god. That's a great quote. Suny Suzuki has been in a coma for months. Yeah, I don't know. That scene was weird. It's Coma Theory 3.0. Yeah, so that was a thing that happened. And Kenji's final rank to his social link was batshit insane, as expected. Started the way it ended, batshit insane. I thought we were gonna get an extra scene with Maya, aka Toriumi, now. Evidently not. Evidently we will not be getting that, unfortunately. I seem to have slightly misunderstood how that system works, so we're just gonna leave that aside for now. I think I was just under the wrong impression. If it's not obvious, I'm bringing the stream to a close. I have been streaming longer and later than I was hoping to. I'm glad we got to everything that I was planning on, though. We finished the Tartarus, we did the final rank with Maya, and we did the final rank with Kenji. Those were the 3 things I was aiming to do, even if it took, 20 minutes longer than I was hoping. Mostly due to that whack-ass Culture Festival cleanup scene, but the sooner I forget about that, the better. Still, not as bad as the Persona 4, the ending to the Persona 4 Culture Festival. That shit was actually foul. The ending to the Persona 4 Culture Festival was actually foul. This was just weird. It was weird. I'm not gonna think about it ever again. But trust, Orca. Trust. It was bad. It really was. It was so bad that I think both CD and Pumpkin left the stream in the middle of it. Like, flat out, it was so bad that neither one of them actually wanted to continue watching. At the very least, Pumpkin actively left. All 3, Orca. Pumpkin did. You might have just not been around for it, CD. But I know for a fact that Pumpkin just flat out left. Pumpkin was like, I'm done with this shit, and flat out left. You know what I'm talking about, right? The ending of the Persona 4 Culture Festival? We did save, right? Yeah, we saved. Not really? Sick. Let's keep it that way. A lot of cringe, a lot of very distasteful jokes were made. Suppressing traumatic experiences, exactly. But with that harrowing thought, did you know it's PTSD Awareness Month? Is it really? Either way. I need to go to bed. I gotta get to bed. I mean, I'm gonna be reading or whatever before I go to bed, but I do need to hop off. Have you ever wondered what the time is? Damn, why is it so many months right now? It's rain time? Wait, no. Okay, stream is over. I'm actually genuinely stopping stream. We're not doing this right now. I'm genuinely not doing this right now. I'm genuinely not fucking doing this right now. Stream schedule before Aze changes their mind. Stream schedule. Shit. Go to the right one. Psychological warfare tactic. The genuine crash out from CD. Anyways, schedule. D&D tomorrow, or rather today, considering how late the stream went. That's one thing. Then the next thing. What's the next thing? The next thing is maybe an extra Celeste stream, either Tuesday or Wednesday. It's looking like probably not, but I'll leave it as a maybe. Don't expect anything, but you might see it from me. Next time for sure will be Thursday for the start of our brand new mini-series, which I will be keeping a secret for a bit longer. On Friday, we will be back with Strawberry Jam. Hopefully I can finish that heckin' level this time. And then we should be back a week from today with more Persona. Alright, that's all I have for y'all tonight. So thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you all sticking around. It was a good one. It was a fun one. I had a great time chatting tonight. But with that in mind, I would like to thank everyone so much for watching. I believe we just had Dex, Azeweeb, and CD tonight. I believe that was everyone. I don't think I'm missing anyone. Was I? Either way, if I was missing you, I do apologize. I still appreciate you. And if you were lurking, I appreciate you as well. So with that said, one last time, thank you all so much, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao!